Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are staying safe and dealing well with the new normal. In this video, I'm going to share with you the story of a Pakistani female's passion for studying and working in a male-dominated space, that is science and engineering. Her resilience paved the way for her to become a software engineer, a seasoned educationist turned entrepreneur. I'm happy to say that girl is right in front of you to share her journey. I'm Zartaj Ahmed, and I ventured into teaching right after high school to teach English and maths. Then I continued my education to become a software engineer when there were barely any girls in the tech and engineering fields. Throughout my career, I realized that being a female in tech, I wasn't entrusted with the kind of jobs my male colleagues were entrusted with. But I was too stubborn to give up on my dream of working as a software engineer. And so I continued doing what I was doing. My 12 years of diverse corporate experience was possible because of the support from my family and my passion to do something different. I'm going to fast forward a little bit now. I was blessed with my first child in 2005. That transformed my life quite a bit personally and professionally. I had to take a break from work as my family required it then. And then after having my second child in 2008, I started thinking of going back to the professional world, this time with a different vision. I started working at a school, and that was the beginning of a new era in my life. Being outgoing and disruptive by blood, I jumped onto a self-created opportunity of exploring STEM education. This led me to establish and spearhead Pakistan's first STEM education institute, followed by an exit 3 years later to then lay the foundation of a space science-based educational initiative for the youth of Pakistan and around the world. The vision that I began working for was to empower the youth with 21st century skills to be their best by making STEM education accessible for all, regardless of their gender, ethnicity, and socio-economic background. Pakistan Space Science Education Center took on the challenge of making whatever contribution we could make to inspire the children studying in schools to become scientists and engineers. I'm always asked by parents, why only scientists and engineers? And my answer to them is always that the problems we face today as a nation, like waste management issues, broken roads, poor civic infrastructure, and water scarcity will only be solved by problem solvers who can think out of the box. I'm very happy to share that we have about 40% female participation in our programs, and our team comprises of 52% females. Since I've experienced being one of the few females in a male-dominated field, I am determined to inspire and motivate girls to pursue STEM education. The gender disparity in the STEM fields is not only in Pakistan, but around the world, and we have made these distinctions ourselves. We have to encourage girls so they pursue careers in technology, science, and engineering, and facilitate them by revising the policies so they can fulfill their family responsibilities while they work. This pandemic has made all of us go through a roller coaster ride, personally and professionally. But if we zoom out a little bit and take a look at the bigger picture, from all the aspects of life that have been exposed by COVID are actually opportunities if we look at the problem solving, if we look at them from a problem solving lens. In this time and age, when we have access to internet, we can't complain of resources not being there. The entire world is open to you to reach out to. The first thing is to educate yourself and be aware of what's going on around the world. COVID has transformed education, jobs, workplaces, and with the booming startup ecosystem, one doesn't look for a job, but can come up with a startup that creates jobs. Are the girls and the women of this country willing to plunge? Let's do it, as the sky is the limit. Thank you.